So, Young Thug dropped an album, AB. I don't know how they pronouncing this.
UI SCUTI.
UI SCUTI. Did he say what that meant?
Of course not.
No one knows what that means. All right. Did you check the UI SCUTI out, and what'd you think?
This being his first release since he got out, I was curious to know what he was going to do on the album tip. I haven't really been feeling the features. I thought he sounded differently. We get a full 20-piece body of work. And by the time I got to the end of this album, eventually, we did the Long Walk review. The same way them niggas looked at the end of the Long Walk is how I looked at the end of this bullshit-ass album I had to listen to. I was exhausted. I was tired. I wanted to just drop to the floor and just somebody please shoot me in the back of my head. I couldn't do nothing with this. I'm not a Young Thug guy. I've been on record since day one. But I can appreciate the artistry in spurts. Yeah. But I've never been a guy to sit and listen to 18, 19, 20 tracks of Young Thug. Like, it's just too much. I don't think anybody does.
Right.
But this shit is ass, bro. It is complete and utter ass. The intro is indefensible with the hard ER. And to go with the goofy ass album cover, which I know we're gonna get to. This shit is trash, bro. And I want people to keep it a buck. I want people to be real about this album. I want people to be honest about Young Thug as an artist in terms of his albums. They're not fucking good, bro. And his shit is not, he's never been the clearest, and that's a problem for me. If I have to squint while I'm listening to you to understand what the fuck you saying, and then once I understand it, you're not saying anything, bro, this shit is garbage. This shit is ass. The album is trash. One of the worst albums I heard this year. It's the him version of albums, according to you.
Ain't nothing worse than him. I ain't gonna lie.
This is him in MP3.
So you admit, though, you don't listen to Young Thug.
I do, but I just don't like his music. But I'll check it out, though.
Do you have, like, a Thug album that you do like?
So Much Fun is the closest to an album that I, quote-unquote, do like from Young Thug. It. Yeah, I could tolerate So Much Fun. I thought I started to get it on that one.
Got you. I was surprised at the number of people that were running to this Thug album, to your point, because I woke up to a text, and it said, bro, have you listened to that Young Thug? It's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
Thank you for whoever that was for keeping it a stack.
It went on to say, I challenge you to finish it for y'all review because I know y'all going to talk about it. It's bad, but I expect bad from Young Thug, though.
Like, he doesn't get that's not the reputation for Young Thug, though.
Because it's people that like him, right?
Yeah, are we sure?
Yeah, it's people that like him. It's people that like him. Extra lives in the world still. He likes him.
Yeah, so the only reason is because he's from Cleveland Avenue, bro. That's the only reason. It's hometown bias.
I mean, I won't say that I get the people to listen to Thug because I do not get it. I don't listen to the albums. I don't like it. I don't think I've ever. Whichever one had the green shit on the front.
That's So Much Fun.
That's the one I think I listened to and it's like, okay, all right. I'll never listen to it again.
Right.
But I didn't have any expectations for this. But I, again, was interested to see, because of everything that's going on with him, how many people gravitated towards the album just to check it out because they messy.
Yep.
Is he going to talk about this? Is he going to talk about that? Is such and such going to do this, that, and the third? I will say this. Cardi B ripped that song that she was on.
She went. Yeah, her verse was hard.
I wonder, well, I ain't going to say that, but whoever wrote that, they did their thing.
Y'all got to stop giving backhanded compliments to Cardi. Every time you mention she ripping it, now you got to mention, but whoever wrote it, just be like she wrote.
You didn't let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
But I think her flow on that was more exceptional than the writing. Like the flow, she wrote the beat really well. But I think we do that because we know she don't write her own shit. So it's always going to be a topic of conversation.
She told Joe Budden she did. She writes some of it now, though. But we know, obviously, she doesn't write all of it because your boy do. He writes a lot of it. He's credited heavily on the new album.
Like all but 3 or 4 songs. Yeah. But that being said, she did rip it. She did her thing. I like T.I.'s verse, of course.
That verse was cool. Yeah, I did like that.
Yeah, I like that. And I like that song. But,
no, you don't.
Yeah, I like that song. I've never claimed to get it. I liked him when he first came out and had the Stoner.
The Stoner Life or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah, and the Danny Glover joint. That was the only version of Young Thug that I've ever listened to. So other than that, man, my expectations were in the depths of hell with this album. So no, I'm not disappointed. I wasn't surprised that it was that bad. I'll never listen to it again. But I do want to see what them numbers look like, though. Has all this stuff been worth it?
That's a good point.
He ain't never been out here like this. I seen him on the pivot.
Yeah.
I done seen him on podcasts that I've never seen him do on. Shout out to the Clips for getting people back outside because everybody was acting like they could just drop music and hide because Future and Drake and Nicki and whoever do it. You got to come outside now. That's the only way people are buying it. So I do think this album gonna perform well.
Listen, it took me to number 20 to really hear a song that I actually was like, oh, okay, this is kind of fire. Literally, it's a wire.
What song?
Dreams rarely do come true. The second half of that, when the beat flipped, that was tough.
I still like the joint I Miss My Dogs though.
That ain't nothing, and it's number 21. But that ain't nothing either, though. Shout out to Lucci, though. YFN Lucci is on his album, and then Thug is on YFN Lucci's album. Of course, y'all know the backstory and the history behind that. That's a big deal.
Thanks.
That they're collaborating on each other's projects. I respect that. And then I thought 21 slid on his song. I like the bag that he in. He kind of owning who he is. And that, like, I kind of know what to expect from 21 now, and he's leaning fully into that, and it's working. He snapped. Outside of that, though, man, the album is trash.
You doing better than me. I don't have highlights. No, there are no highlights
like
for me.
verse.
I like T.I. verse, and I like Cardi B's
you like the
verse.
intro.
Yes.
You like the hard ER.
No, I was shocked. I thought that was trolling. I hate that we living in this time now where you got it. I was like, bro, that got to be AI. It can't be real.
Facts.
But that was real, and that was
real.
crazy.